Hi, my name's Huw Dann. I'm Section Principal Trumpet of the Auckland Philharmonia Orchestra. I'm the Brass Unit Coordinator at the University of Auckland, and I'm a founding member of Auckland Chamber Ensemble Brass. Today I'd like to talk to you about how to warm up your group, or some exercises that you can do that will hopefully help with your chamber music skills. One exercise I like to do I just call follow the leader. If you get one person in your group to improvise a rhythm over a scale, they might go ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, then get everyone in your group to copy back that rhythm on that note. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Then on the next note, come up with a new rhythm. Ticka, ticka, ti, 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 ta. Ticka, ticka, ti, 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 ta. And go up the scale like that, with one person leading and everyone else following. If you're just starting out and this is the first time that you're doing it, it might be enough simply to just copy the rhythm. But as you do this exercise more, and the more you listen, the more you can try and copy all the elements of music that the leader is doing. You can copy their dynamics, you can copy their articulation. If you're a string group, you could copy their bow stroke. If you're a brass or wind group, really try and listen how they're making the sound. You can really try and copy the character. Are they trying to play that majestically, or are they playing it dolce or legato? There's really no limit to what you can try and do with this exercise. Another exercise that I think is really useful is to play scales, but with long notes and then some pauses or rests in between the notes. So if we said again that we're going to play a scale, you can pick a number of how many beats you want to hold a note for. For now, let's say 4, and then let's say we're going to have 3 beats rest. Then you would go ta, 2, 3, ta, off, 2, 3, ta, and so on. But I would try and do this without tapping your feet and without a metronome. And what it's trying to work on is everyone's internal sense of pulse. What tends to happen when groups do this is they tend to rush, and they often tend to rush in the rests. So a couple of pointers. I'd try and get everyone in your group to be subdividing the beat in their head. So rather than simply thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, encourage everyone to think of the off beats as well. So you could think 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, or 1 yenda, 2 yenda, 3 yenda, 4 yenda. Another really good tip to get you starting the notes together in this is to try and breathe together. This goes not just for wind players, but for string players, pianists, percussionists, any musician really. You should be trying to breathe together as chamber musicians. So you might do the exercise and really try and focus on taking 1 beat breath in before you play the next note. So you might play ta, off, and 2, and ta, off, and 2, and 3, and ta, like that, making sure that you're always taking 1 beat breath in. Good groups start notes together, great groups finish notes together as well, so make sure that you're all trying to release the sound at the same point, and listen that you're making the same type of release as well. That's really important. So try out some of these tips, give them a go, see if they work for you. And then the whole point of them, though, is that we bring this awareness that we've built up in these warm-up exercises into our music making. One of my favourite quotes about chamber music, someone once told me, they said, when you're playing in a chamber group, you should be only listening to yourself with 10% of your attention and listening to everyone else with 90% of your attention. And hopefully these exercises will help with that listening awareness. Enjoy making music. Bye.